we got to get down to business today because I've been hearing about a serious issue that a lot of you have been having. And of course, I'm here to the rescue. So if you don't know, I have a talk show called VB After Dark, and that's where I usually give a lot of tips and advice. I answer your guys' questions if you have any, and all things like that. But I've been hearing that people need help feeling like a vixen. They're like, girl, you keep calling us your vixens. You keep saying this on the talk show. You keep doing this and that and that and that. And I don't even think I'm a vixen. And that's totally incorrect. If you're watching my shows, you are a vixen. Now, we just need to unlock it because clearly something internally is not clicking for you. And I'm going to help you bring out your inner vixen. A lot of you have been telling me that you've actually been struggling a little bit with confidence. And I feel like it's the perfect time to really hone in on things that have been difficult for you. So if confidence has been difficult for you, we're going to get that in check now so that come the new year, you can be very confident in yourself, confident in the things that you want to do, and just have that overall confidence that I feel like every vixen needs. To unlock your inner confidence, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you have to do some work. Being a vixen is already hard, so putting in this extra work is a must because this is that upfront work that we have to do. When we unlock our vixen potential and who we truly are, we have to really buckle down and figure this stuff out. This doesn't happen overnight. I didn't become VV overnight, okay? I am gonna need you to pull out a pen and paper. Yes, a pen and paper, that's better because we're gonna journal. Now, if journaling is easy for you to do digitally, I'll let it slide this time, but I would truly prefer if you did pen and paper because it's just something about physically writing down the things that you want, the person that you want to become, the things that you want to do. It's something so magical about it. So me personally, I would really prefer if you pull that little journal out, grab a pen. I got cute ones. And write down what I'm going to tell you to write down. Okay? Okay, sexy. So I took some notes on what I feel like you should journal about so that we can really unpack and unlock your inner vixen. Okay, so y'all got your paper? Period. All right. So the first journal prompt that I have for you is, what kind of person do I need to become to live my dream life? This question allows you to really think about, what do I need to do to become the person that I keep saying I want to be? So this can be your habits. This can be part of your daily routine. This can be the clothes that you wear, car that you drive, anything like that. So like when I was trying to figure out who I wanted to become, I thought about the fact that, okay, the person who I want to be, the big Virgo vixen that I am, I want to wake up early. I want to become obsessed with working out. I want to become obsessed with eating healthy. So when I wrote this down, I'm like, I am obsessed with eating healthy. I love a salad. I can't get enough of a salad. Please add extra lettuce. Like, I'm just saying exactly who I want to become so that I can become that. And that really helps me create the dream life that I am currently living. So I also knew when I was becoming the Virgo vixen that I am, I wanted to have a team behind me. So I was like, okay, in order to have that dream life of having a team, I had to become a person who loved to network. I had to become a person who loved community and loved connecting with people so that I can build up that team that I wanted to build. So you need to really sit down and think about what things do you need to do that you're not doing currently in order to live this dream life that you keep saying that you want to live, so that you can be the vixen that you want to be. The next prompt is actually one of my favorites. It is, if failure was not a possibility, what would I be doing for a living? That is just such a good question because I feel like a lot of people don't do things because they keep thinking about how they're going to fail. Like, oh, I'm not going to start that business because it's going to fail. Oh, I'm not going to start working out because I'm never going to lose the weight and I'm going to fail. You have to try before you can fail, first off. And second off, failure is a lesson. Failure is a way for you to learn what to do the next time so that you can try again and do it better. But back to the journal prompt, I love it because it's really teaching your mind to not think about failure as an option. Because when you're a true vixen, hi Cassie, you want to say hi? When you're a true vixen, you're not thinking about failing and whatever. All you're thinking about is learning and getting better. So if failure was not a possibility, what would you be doing? Would you be running a business? Would you be starting your own talk show? Would you be wearing more fun clothes or doing your hair more? Like, what would you be doing? Because you know you can never fail. So whatever you do is going to be iconic. Whatever you do, you're going to be great at it. What are you going to do? And actually, for this one, I want you to drop in the comments, what would you be doing for a living if failure wasn't an option? Because this is my favorite question, and I want to know what everybody wants to do, because I want you to start doing that thing that you feel like, if I fail, blah, 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 blah. I want you to start doing that. Start living that life. Start being that person so you can really shine and be the vixen that you know you can be. The next journal prompt is, what is standing in the way of my dream life? And I feel like when you want to be a vixen and you want to have that inner confidence, you have to get rid of all things that are blurring your vision, blurring the type of person that you want to be. So that can be people standing in the way. That can be a job standing in the way. That can be your own inner critic standing in the way. Whatever it is standing in your way, I need you to write it down, talk it out, think about it. Why is that thing standing in the way? And what can we do to combat it? So if it's certain people in your life, do you need to cut them clean off, or do you need to distance yourself just a little bit from them, or only hang out with them in certain settings? If it's a job, can you quit the job? If you can't quit the job, what can you do to get your mind right when you are at that job so that you can have that confidence that you need? For me personally, any obstacle that was in my way, I literally just was like, you're banished. You're gone. I don't even care. I did used to struggle with my confidence, but I realized, look at the material. There's nothing to be struggling about. Get rid of that thought, get rid of it, banish it, don't let it come in anymore. You have to figure out what that looks like for you too, so that you can have that same type of confidence. The next prompt that I want you to write out is, what daily or weekly habits do I need to incorporate to take better care of my health? And I feel like people, when they see the vixen, they think like, oh, she's just confident because she's wearing cute clothes. She's just confident because she's got her hair done. She's just confident because she wears makeup. No, and no again. I'm also confident because, like, wait, yes, some of those things do help me with my confidence. I can't lie. But I'm also very confident because I take care of myself from within and from the out. So like I said earlier, I wanted to become that person who loves eating healthy. So I created a habit of making healthier dinners, writing out earlier in the week, like, what are my healthy dinners? So when it's time to grocery shop, I don't even have to think like, oh, should I just get the fries? Like, no, we already said that we were eating. Well, also, you can have fries. Fries are not like unhealthy. Like, what the freak? I'm just saying, okay, fast food fries. Let's say that. Because if you make the fries at home, they can be healthy. Besides the point, I'm saying, like, early in the week, I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to have. This is what I'm going to do. These are the habits that I'm trying to create for myself so that I can eat healthier and be a healthier person internally. That helps me build my confidence, because when I feel good from within, I'm going to feel even better from the out. And it shows too when my skin is glowing, when my hair is freaking full and long and luscious, because I'm taking care of myself from within. Like, come on now, you just know. So start thinking about what habits you want to include in your week. Is that meditating, praying? Is that working out? Is that making a grocery list ahead of the week? Is it meal prepping? I hate meal prepping, but is it meal prepping? Think about those habits that you want to create for yourself so that you can start to feel confidence in every aspect of your life. Because confidence is not just about how you look. It's about how you feel. Like, literally, mentally, like, what habits can you do for your mental health, babe? Start thinking about all this stuff, and that will help you beyond what you can dream of. And my last journal prompt for today is, what limiting beliefs are holding you back from feeling confidence? You need to just start writing down everything, every limiting belief that you may have, every single one, the most nastiest thought that you have in your mind, write it down. It may feel uncomfortable to really confront those things and those thoughts that you have about yourself, but I need you to do it, because that is really how you're going to unlock that confidence. Because once you write those down, I want you to write a sentence back to each limiting belief that disputes it. So if your limiting belief is, I can't be confident because I'm not beautiful, you can combat that by saying, like, when I looked in the mirror today, I felt so pretty. I felt so beautiful. Or you could even, like, external validation isn't everything, but if that helps you, you can even say, the store clerk said I was so beautiful today, to combat that limiting belief, because clearly you are beautiful. If you look in the mirror, you think that you're beautiful, or somebody else said it. So I need you to challenge every limiting belief so that you can start to understand, like, these thoughts are not right. These thoughts are not true. I shouldn't be having these thoughts. I am who I think I am. Come on now. So basically, yes, I need you to just write down every nasty thought that you have and then combat that junk so that your brain can know, that's not right. I'm right. I'm the boss. I know what I am. And I'm telling you, doing all these things will help you so much into really feeling like that vixen that I already know that you are, but you have to feel it too. So that's why this is important. So I feel like I shook the table a little bit with those journal prompts. You might feel uncomfortable now. Don't fight me. We're still friends here. Don't fight me, okay? So now you wrote those thoughts out. You're like, oh, that was a lot. I need to regroup. That is fine. I have something else for you because, as you know, I always say I'm not going to come with the problem and not give you a solution. So now that you wrote everything out, I have some affirmations for us to say together. And we're just going to do our affirmations, and that will make us feel a lot better too, because affirmations basically teach your brain to believe in something new. And the more you say them, the more your brain starts to be like, oh, that's true. I'm starting to believe that. Let's get into it. Okay, Vixens, I just need you to repeat after me. I am manifesting abundance. I deserve the best, and I only accept the best. I overcome all fears by following my dreams. I am confident in who I am. I embrace my unique characteristics and I let them shine. I choose to see the best in myself. I am becoming the best version of myself. Okay, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So I really appreciate you guys for sticking around for another episode. I love you all so much. I really hope that this helps you gain a little bit of confidence in your life, because I know that you can be confident and I know you are a vixen. So you might as well start believing it yourself. And if you don't, go back, do those journal prompts, say those affirmations. I believe in you. I love you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.